In just 24 hours, the show will begin. We actually have 3 straight days of reports that are going to affect not just the ADA price, but the broader crypto market and possibly the sentiment for this entire coming quarter. Okay, basically the rest of quarter 3. So I want to talk about it with you guys. Now, obviously the price of ADA sits around 30 and a half cents. I think we're at 30.35 right now. So sitting just below that support line, and we're holding. We've been here now for about 24 hours, which is a good sign, but it also means that we're very much dependent on these reports that we're getting. So starting tomorrow at about, I think 2:30 Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon, we're going to have the conclusion of the FOMC meeting. Now, this is where the Fed is going to determine whether or not they are raising interest rates. They're going to take all the data they have at hand and let us know whether we're going to get another 25 or 50 basis point hike or stay flat. I do believe we are, in fact, going to get another basis point hike. We know that the Fed has a very specific goal in mind. They want to raise rates 2 more times to get us to where they think we need to be in terms of inflation, helping bring this down. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we're kind of stuck with that, right? The numbers, the rate, the probability is showing that we will, in fact, get this. Now, immediately the following day, on the 27th, we're going to get the GDP report. It's going to let us know, what the U.S. economy is doing, whether we're continuing to cool. They are expecting us to be cooling a little bit, not flipping negative, which is a good, not a declining quarter of GDP quite yet. But they are anticipating something like that coming possibly quarter 4 of this year or into quarter 1 of next year, which means obviously we could be working our way towards a little bit of a recession. So obviously it'll be interesting to see what those numbers show. And then the following day after that, the 28th, we have the PCE report. Now, the PCE report is going to show us, based on the numbers like from GDP and things of that nature, whether inflation again is, moving up, moving down, staying flat. All these things are going to play a big impact into the markets. And it sucks that we have it for 3 straight days. We could, in fact, have a very wild ride. If we come back and we have another 25 basis point hike, I wouldn't be surprised if we have like kind of a quick flip to the upside, to the downside, but then kind of recover and just stay flat until the following days. So I think it's going to be a culmination of all these reports, because I think the biggest impact we're going to see is that GDP report. I think that's a big thing. As long as that stays on the positive side, if it's not cooling too much, we should be okay. It's possible we could continue to hold this market structure. We could see the price of ADA continue to move to the upside. But what I want everybody to know is that regardless of which way, ADA decides to move here, if we do move to the downside, I still see that as opportunity. Anytime these prices are going through pullbacks right now, I know that when we look down the road 2 years from now, when we should be at the heights of the bull market cycle, it's not going to matter. These short-term prices don't dictate the long-term future of prices. I've said that many times before, and I think that'll continue to be the case moving forward. Honestly, if we get a pullback, if we get some negative numbers, I think that's a gift. Okay, I believe that 30 and a half cent ADA is a gift. If it pulls back, to this 28 cent level would be the next spot it needs to hold. If we pull back to that point, I'm buying more. I bought more before we went on that massive run up, to about 37 cents. And I bought more at 30 and a half cents. And I'll continue to keep buying as these opportunities present themselves. So as always, this is not financial advice. You guys can do what you want, but that's what we have happening over the next 3 days. Well, 4 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, next 4 days, but it all starts 24 hours from now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let me know what you think we're going to get in these reports. If you think they're going to be negative, if you think they're going to be positive, or if we're just going to stay flat and boring for the foreseeable future. But I appreciate you. Hope you have a great day, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.